Hey Aries, it's your girl Belladonna Prashana here with your mid-month reading. So, there's been a lot going on. Apparently, we have 6 planets in retrograde. That's going to be interesting. um, so I wanted to go ahead and get you guys' video out. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions, and being with me. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So, I've been concentrating on your guys' energy, and a lot of what I feel right now is that it is not the time to miss opportunity. And so, whatever you guys have going on now, you need to actually get through your own emotions about it, or get through your own obstacles that may be facing you at the current moment, so that you're not so that you're not missing opportunities that present themselves to you, especially during this summertime. I feel like this Mercury retrograde for you guys is actually going to be a pretty good one. Just due to the fact that I feel like there's going to be some things presented to you that you guys are going to have to. There might be contracts that you should not sign contracts during Mercury retrograde, but there's going to be sort of contractual obligations. Some of you may actually be proposed to. Some of you actually may be getting a promotion on your job. But something about you guys having an opportunity and making sure that you don't miss it with too much speculation as to like why this is happening, and and dwelling on what the past might have been. And so let me go ahead and pull these cards over, turn these cards over. Okay, so we start off with the Princess of Cups. Some of you may have been doing a lot of like manifestation work to get to where you are right now. You've been sort of feeling things out through through sort of your heart space and where it is that you need to go next. And you finally have a little bit more clarity as to what's happening, and what steps need to be taken. And so you've brought yourself here. We have the Devil card. And so this to me would be representative of any attachments that you have that do not serve, that don't serve your further work. This could also be addictions. This could be, perceptions. This is the devil's in the mind, and so this could be perceptions of things that need to be cleared out. Maybe this is also self-sabotage in some way. And so, definitely kind of going through that process and eliminating those things, especially during the retrograde season that's actually about to come. Not that far outside of this video. So, and then we have, like I mentioned before, we have the Ace of Scepters, which is the Ace of Wands. So this is the wand of much potential. There's a lot that's going to be happening around this, okay? And so there's new beginnings happening. There is, like I said, there's a lot of potential. This is going to be the rod you use to build your foundation, to build your new foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle cards from my deck that I typically use when I do readings. If you guys want a reading, go ahead and hit me up. You can send me an email. You can message on this. I think you can message it on YouTube. I think it's a platform for messages as well. But yeah. So let me go ahead and shuffle these cards. Okay. So much in the vein that we just spoke of. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay. And this is, I believe this is talking about your mind. And so, like, again, this is like you guys have tried certain things before and those things didn't work. And so there's fear about moving forward. There's fear in regards to, what could happen. versus what's going to happen. And you can't really control things in that way. You have to actually be a lot more open to all possibilities, and know that if things were to fail, or whatever, that's just another kind of rung on the ladder. It's not a fall down. That's supported actually by the nine of swords. So yeah, so there's a lot of kind of worry going on here, but the worry is internal. It's not external. Um, for some people, there is a fear of what happens if I move on. So it's the Eight of Cups. So what happens if I move on? What happens if I actually, take the opportunity that is presented to me and decide to actually move on from where I have been? For some people, I know that the Aries energy has been a little bit all over the place in the last few months, and so for some people, this could be, well, what happens when I actually get to victory? If I'm actually walking towards something that's going to fulfill me, what's going to happen when I get there? And who am I outside of this space that I've been in for months? The Ten of Rods says, as you decide to move on, though, there's going to be you're going to feel like a lot of weight off your shoulders. You're going to actually start to feel a lot freer. You're going to unlet some of this burden that you've been experiencing, this sort of feeling, maybe on some levels even hopeless about a particular situation. As you decide to move on, those things kind of unleash. They kind of unpack themselves, you know. Um, and then you enter into the Empress. So this could be male or female. Even though there's a female on there, it doesn't necessarily mean that this is, specifically. This is rather unisex as well. But this is being able to the the mother of wisdom. So we have the Empress, mother of wisdom. The ability to be able to wisely pick your moves and pick your battles and things like that, to hold space when necessary. This also has to do with, someone who is on their throne. And so, as we kind of move towards this, or move through this energy, you have the Empress that's there. This could also be a supportive figure. This could also be someone who provides this wisdom to you, which could also be a mother, a grandmother, a special friend, etc. But this is someone who holds the energy of wisdom. And all the moves she makes, she uses all of her intuitive forces, not just her mind, but her heart and her spirit to actually make the moves necessary. And then we have the Knight of Rods, and this says to me that there is information coming to you guys soon. It's going to be fairly good news, and so wait for that. I feel like there wasn't a lot of pinnacles in here, but I feel like this has to do with building a foundation of something. Um, Sorry, that's my clock. And so you guys are going to end up hearing, some good news fairly soon. This could be through text message, email, etc. And it's going to be a call to respond. So something is getting ready to come to you, and it's going to be a call to respond. Like I said, if there's an engagement happening, it's going to be a call to respond. You know. Um, and then from there, we have the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Rods. And this is telling me that things are going to start moving fairly quickly after that. So just be ready. And so all of this right now is preparatory time. And just be ready for what's coming up, because it's going to be very, very important. Okay? All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I hope it resonated with you. If it doesn't, check your sun and rising sign, and I will talk to you guys soon. All right? Bye.